Can you believe that Elsa, the Snow Queen, was over here like, let me just accidentally freeze everything because I got mad skills with ice powers, and her whole kingdom ends up frozen, and she's like, oops, my bad. It's like she was bored one day and thought, why not just cover everything in ice? I mean, who needs spring anyway? What's with the random superpowers in these movies? Elsa literally has the power to freeze anything, and she's just living her best life in a palace while her sister's out there wondering if she'll ever see her again. Okay, let's back it up a bit. We're introduced to Elsa and her sister Anna, who are raised in a castle. Everything's fine and dandy until Elsa's powers come out to play when she's a kid, and boom, she accidentally hits Anna in the head with some icy magic. So, their parents, being the super responsible parents that they are, decide, let's just lock Elsa away in her room forever and tell her to avoid Anna. That's good parenting, right? Really? If I was Elsa, I'd be like, thanks, Mom and Dad. I've got all this ice magic, and I'm locked in my room like a teenager, grounded for life. So, Elsa isolates herself from the world and her sister, Anna's out here being the super optimistic one, like, maybe we can hang out soon? But Elsa's like, nah, I'll just build an entire ice castle by myself and have a solo party with my snowman, that's cool. Could Elsa have not had a support group or, like, a counselor or something? Now, let's talk about the love triangle part of the movie. You know how Anna's just living her best life, being super naive, thinking she'll meet a guy who's, like, the one? So, she meets Hans. Yep, you heard that right, Hans, the guy who's like, I'm the prince you've been waiting for. Let's get married. And Anna's like, wait, we've known each other for, like, 5 minutes, but okay. Really, Anna? A dude you've just met, and you're like, yeah, let's get married, because why not? I'm sure it's a great idea. Is this what happens when you grow up in a castle with zero social skills? But plot twist, it turns out Hans is not the one at all. Nope, Hans is just the kind of guy who's like, I'll marry you, but really, I'm just here to take over your kingdom, because why not? I've got plans. Who even does that? Meanwhile, Elsa's out in the mountains, creating an ice palace because, and I can't stress this enough, she's feeling a little bit emotionally unstable. And you know, things start to get real serious, with Elsa thinking that she's a danger to everyone and that her powers should be kept under wraps forever. Is Elsa overreacting, or is she just like, yeah, I could freeze the entire world, but let's not test it? But Anna's out here being the ride-or-die sister, right? She doesn't care that Elsa might accidentally turn her into an ice sculpture, she's determined to find her. And let's talk about that reindeer, Sven, and the talking snowman, Olaf, who end up becoming Anna's backup squad. Honestly, Olaf's just out here acting like the world's most cheerful snowman who thinks summer is the best thing ever, despite the fact that he would literally melt. Does Olaf even understand the laws of nature? Then we get to the big battle. Elsa's out here thinking she's a monster, Anna's climbing mountains, and there's an epic blizzard. And then, get this, it's like they somehow make it out alive and Elsa finally realizes she's not a danger to anyone, she's a queen of snow magic, and her powers are meant for good. Who knew? So, she stops the ice apocalypse, and the whole place unfreezes because, oh, yeah, love is the answer, right? Apparently, true love means being able to stop a deadly winter. Why didn't anyone tell us that earlier? Now, let's talk about that final moment. The movie ends with Elsa chilling, pun intended, in the kingdom, and she's like, hey, I can use my ice powers for good now. No need to hide anymore. Meanwhile, Hannah's like, cool, but I still can't believe I almost married a dude who wanted to take over the kingdom. That was a huge mistake. Honestly, Frozen's a wild ride. There's a magic ice queen, a questionable love triangle, a snowman with sunburn issues, and a whole bunch of emotional baggage. I mean, seriously, how is Elsa so powerful that she can literally freeze everything, and she's just like, I'll keep it a secret until the plot gets thick. You'd think they'd have figured out the whole magic thing sooner, right? So, what do we learn from this? If you're hiding crazy cool superpowers that could end the world, just be honest about it and don't try to lock yourself away. Also, maybe don't rush into marriage after meeting a dude for 5 minutes. And remember, the most important thing in life isn't finding a prince, it's fixing your relationship with your sister while not accidentally freezing the entire world in the process. Frozen, folks, an icy, magical, and weirdly emotional tale of sisterhood and love, with a side of Frozen Kingdom chaos.